Bethany with Pampered Chef, day number 4 of fall product release. It actually doesn't launch until September 1st. I say that every day, but I need to keep telling you that as I show you awesome things that you're like, I want them today. You have to wait until September 1st. Otherwise, that's why I'm getting to show you early, right? So I realized that I still have a lot of things to show you and I only have 2 more days to do it. So I'm going to show you 2 things today. First is the new stoneware that's coming out. If you aren't familiar with Pampered Chef stoneware, the crash course, stoneware is our most iconic, our founder, this is the very first thing that she brought to a cooking show was the stoneware. There's no seasoning that needs to happen to it. It makes food just taste better. Things that are crispier crust, juicier meats. It just put a frozen pizza on a stone and you're just like, that wasn't frozen pizza. That was really, really good. So the things that are coming out for stoneware launch. If you're familiar with Pampered Chef, we had our mini deep covered baker and our big deep covered baker, and they got restyled. So they are now a matte white finish, and that makes them dishwasher safe, whoop, whoop, and heat safe up to 500 degrees instead of 450, and non-dishwasher safe as the old ones were. So on the inside, it's the raw stoneware, and on the outside, it's the beautiful matte glazed white. And I'll bring that up so you can see it. So this little guy is just over 6 cups, perfect for a meatloaf, doing a small dessert for a couple people, putting a loaf of bread in here. The microwave, all of our stoneware is microwave safe, so it's super easy to make something really fast if you're like, man, my oven's already full, because it's full with this beautiful deep covered baker that holds 12.5 cups and a huge chicken inside, or you've got a big thing of pasta primavera or something different that I'm just making up as we go along. So another fabulous way. Again, the good things about our stoneware is not going to retain flavors. It's not going to retain, if you have a red sauce in here, it's not going to turn it red on the inside. It's still going to wash up beautifully. The white on the outside may get a little marring over the course of time. All you're going to need to do is take some Barkeeper's Friend, put it on the outside, or a baking soda paste. So a little baking soda and water, let it sit on there, and then you can wipe it right off. So don't feel weird about that if you start to see that. So those are the 2 pieces that were restyled. The new ones that launched, there is the 8x8 square casserole dish. So we have the 9x13 that came out last season, and this is the 8x8. The 8x8 is so nice. Put 4 stuffed peppers in here, and then the serving tray that can come along with it or not. Again, you can put it right on top of the 8x8 serving and put it in your oven. So you can do garlic toast on the top. You can do your vegetables on the top, asparagus, carrots, you name it, while the internal stuff is cooking. Your lasagna, pair it up. With the bigger one this last year, I did a lot of butter breads on it, or butter boards on it with bread. So I'd mix up the butter with herbs and spices, and I'd put it on one half, and then I'd cube up some bread on the other, and it was a perfect combination. You can do all kinds of stuff with this one. The last stoneware I'm going to show you is a new release piece, and it is, pardon me just a moment. Okay, it's a 10-inch round deep stoneware. So what we use this for already is making the brand new rosemary focaccia bread mix. And it turned out excellent. My husband ate the entire thing, so I don't have anything to show you. I'm sorry. And I said it would be perfect for deep dish pizza. Like if you remember, if you were born in the 80s, I'm dating myself right here, and you went to Pizza Hut back then and they had the deep pan crust that you knew they cooked in cast iron and it was so crispy on the outside, this could totally do that. Put your oil in the bottom, put your pizza crust in here, and just bake it. The stoneware just gives it a crispy, delightful, crusty outside. The focaccia bread is only 3 things. It's warm water, olive oil, and the bread mix. It is not a 2-day process. Most focaccia breads take a very, very long time. This one, even being just a mix, it's still only going to take, I think when I added it up, it was like 3.5 hours. And I don't even think it took us that long to make it because I had other things going in the oven, so I set it on top of the oven to rise, so the warmth from the oven helped it rise faster, and I think we got it back in the oven in like 2.5 hours. So very, very fast for a focaccia bread mix. Really fun. This will launch as a set, so a perfect gift for somebody in your life who you're like, oh, I just need something different that they're really gonna love. Perfect. Give them a stoneware piece and a mix. The other thing about stoneware I forgot to say in the beginning is just remember on the inside, when the worse it looks, the better it cooks. If it starts turning brown, it starts turning a little black in pieces, that's natural seasoning. You don't need soap to wash your stoneware. You can put it in your dishwasher, as I said in the beginning, but I typically don't. I use a wet washcloth and I wipe it down and the pan scraper that comes with it just to get off the big chunks, and off you go. So that's all I'm gonna say about stoneware. I have one more thing to show you because, like I said, I'm running out of time. The other thing that is launching is this cute little set of funnels. It's a set of 3 and they nest together for easy storage, okay? And they have a little filter in it. So say you were using your small baker and you were doing Cornish game hen, a tiny little chicken, and you're like, man, I have all these herbs, but I want to save the juices and the broth that's in there. You go ahead and stick your funnel in your mason jar or your silicone prep bowl or whatever you decide to use and put that filter in there. And you can just dump it right in and strain it all out. This can go right in your refrigerator. And then you've got all of your herbs and seasonings that were left in here that you didn't want in, and it's dishwasher safe. So another fun little tool that I just wanted to show you today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'd love to talk with you about it. Again, all of this is launching September 1st, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode of What's Coming New. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.